Well, hello from Belize. I am Belize's first guitar maker, Dale Wallace, living in San Pedro on Burgers Key, Belize. Down by the sea, a secret code, tranquility. Won't you come and sing with me under a ukulele tree? I've been making instruments for over 20 years. Here's 3 different size ukuleles. 2 of them are in progress. This one's finished. This is concert size. This is the smallest of the ukulele family. This is the soprano size. Now this one is the biggest of the ukuleles. And this is the baritone ukulele. And all of these have 4 strings on them, and this one is tuned just like a guitar. A ukulele or a guitar can take me from 6 to 8 weeks to complete properly. And here's some wood that I'll be using in one of my next projects. And you can see how the wood was originally one piece, and it's been cut down the middle. Then you open it like a book, and then you join it together so the grain runs together like that. Now these ones I'll be joining with a center strip to accent it. It gives a nice accent and makes it look quite pretty. These are the tops of the guitar, what we call the soundboard, and these will be joined together like that without a strip though. And these will be glued very, very tightly like that. And then putting in the sound hole rosette, which is inlaid into the wood. This is separate pieces of wood, and you cut out here, as you can see it's cut out here, and then that's put in there and glued in place. Then you put the braces on. This is the back braces of the ukulele to give some strength to it. And it still has a nice sound to it. This is what I start with. This is what they call a neck blank. And then I cut it at an angle, and then reverse the piece of wood that I cut off and glue it to the back to give the angle of the neck, as you can see here. And that'll be the neck of the ukulele. And here's some sides. Now these have been bent already. As you can see, this is very thin wood. You have to thin it down, get it very, very thin so you can bend it. And I have a bending machine here. This one's already been bent. But there would be a piece in here that goes like this. And then this screws down to put the center bend in. And that will give the bend in the center of the wood. And then after that, you bend it down here. Now this wood has to be heated and with hot water and steam to make it so it can bend without breaking. To get the wood thin, I made this machine also, which is a sanding machine. And this spins around here, and you put this in there, and that will thin this wood down. I'll just show you quickly how it works. And that will thin the wood right down. When you're actually assembling the instrument, after you have all the pieces ready, like if you have the top will be mounted here upside down, and then the neck will be joined on here also, and that will be like this, be joined into the ukulele body. And once that's in place, then you put your sides on, and these will have to be cut to the exact size and where they're supposed to fit here, and then they will be clamped and glued in place. And then after you get the back and the sides and everything, the sides all around, then your back is glued onto this network here. And the reason I call this a workboard, because this is solid here. You clamp this in place so it can't move, and then you can use this to clamp all your pieces together. But I'm just going to wet it to show you what it looks like once it's polished, because you can see it when it's dry. They're still quite colorful and beautiful, but once they're actually varnished and polished, then the colors of the grain and the grain all stands up. So I just wet it to show you more or less. That's the Ziracote. This is what they call Chichem, and you can see all the colors come out now. Oranges and browns and black colors. And it just, the wood of Belize is just so beautiful, beautiful wood. And guitar makers are using this wood all around the world now. I really hope that children can use their imaginations to create music and be creative and produce their own material.